But I have a new segment. It's called Timeout. I want to call timeout right here, man. This is we got to call a timeout because I don't know if I'm ready for this one. It's a timeout. Timeout. So most of you probably heard of this story. When I heard it, I was laughing at first, and I was just like, "This is so stupid." So the Seattle Seahawks, cut Kemah Siverand for trying to sneak a woman into the team hotel, and that might sound bad, but I haven't even gotten to the details just yet. The details are hilarious, but also like so stupid. I mean, this is embarrassing. So before I even get into the facts of the story, Siverand went undrafted. He's out of Oklahoma State. He had a $2,000 signing bonus that he received, which was the third smallest bonus among the 17 undrafted free agents the team initially signed. So mind you, this guy doesn't have a pot to piss in. Like, you're already undrafted free agent. You get the least amount. You get the third smallest signing bonus out of all the other undrafted free agents. So that really lets you know that you're even on the bottom tier of the undrafted free agents. Dude, you can't, like, you're already walking on the line. Like, you step, if you drop food on Pete Carroll's shoes, you could be cut. You're already fighting against all the odds at this point. Like, it's insane that he thought that this was okay. Obviously, if he was a first round pick, he wouldn't have got cut. But this just lets you know, like, you're an undrafted free agent, third smallest signing bonus out of the 17 that Seattle has signed. And you walking around like you calling the shots, you acting comfortable, you trying to sneak a girl into the room. So here's the story. So the Seattle Seahawks cut undrafted rookie cornerback Kemah Siverand earlier this week for trying to sneak a woman into a team hotel, according to a report Thursday from the NFL Network. So the woman was wearing Seattle Seahawks gear in an attempt to disguise herself as a player, the report added. So number one, here's my question. If she's wearing Seattle Seahawks gear and they're trying to disguise her as a player, how big is she? How big is this girl? Because to disguise her as a football player, she got to be big. And if I go to, let's see, Kemah Siverand. Let's see what, I mean, he don't have a bio, but let's go to his Oklahoma State roster profile. And I'm not even trying to get out. Okay, well, he's 6'1", 200. So he ain't a short guy, but I'm thinking like, maybe she walked in bigger than him, and they're like, dang, who is that? But no, they tried to get her to wear Seahawk gear, which I'm interested in seeing what exactly she was wearing. Was it pads? Was it, a hoodie with some, it had to have been a hoodie with some sweats. Like, they had to have been hiding this girl, because for her to walk in with maybe some shorts and a shirt, it would have been a dead giveaway. That is not even, or maybe they dressed her up as a mascot. I don't know. I don't know what the hell the story is. I don't know what the hell she was wearing. They got caught, and he gets cut immediately. Dude, you're fighting for a position on a professional football team. You didn't get drafted. You got the third smallest bonus out of the 17 undrafted rookies. So that already let you know that you weren't one of their priority undrafted free agents. And you try to sneak a girl into the hotel for what? You're essentially saying that she's more important than the football team and more important than football itself, because you're going outside of the rules. Like, you're not only that, like, you're putting the whole team in a position where they could potentially get sick. They don't know if this girl has COVID. Not to say that anyone would have died, but again, you're opening up, you're increasing the chances of there being a spread of an infection or a disease, a virus. Obviously, he didn't care about that. He didn't care about anyone else. He didn't care about the team. He didn't care about the coaches. He didn't care about his teammates. He just cared about himself. He just wanted to get his for the time being. And hopefully he's going to marry this girl because that is his shot in the NFL. If I was a coach, I wouldn't sign him. I'd be like, your judgment is already questionable. Like, this is not even a bad, on a scale of 1 to 10 of stupid things you could do to get cut from a team. This is like a 1, right? This is just, it's so stupid that we should just cut you just because you did it. Obviously, there's other things that you could do, domestic violence, that's on the higher end of the scale, obviously, and it might be a 10. This case is a 1, but it's so stupid that it already shows that your decision making, your judgment is already questionable, and we can't deal with anyone like this. His NFL career is over. I wouldn't sign him, and this is unfortunate because this is something I've seen in college. You have your guys that are dedicated towards going to the pros. Then you have your guys that are thinking they're dedicated, but they're really just in it for the girls. They're in it for being an athlete. And you see this all the time. And the guys that are, dedicated to the sports, they don't put themselves in positions like this because they know what they want. They're not going to jeopardize their, what they are trying to achieve. This guy clearly is one of those guys that is all about what comes with football rather than trying to be a football player. It's unfortunate. Again, does he deserve another shot? Maybe in the XFL, if he has a chance there. But the NFL, you only get 53 guys on the roster. Do you really want to waste a spot on this guy who hasn't really proved anything? He went undrafted, and his decision-making is questionable. Not really, because there's 100 other guys that could take his spot and do the same exact thing that he could do. And unfortunately, he won't even have an opportunity to show his skills. This is why it's so stupid. This is why I'm like frustrated. Again, it's funny, but this is why I'm frustrated. You already know that the preseason is done. So majority of undrafted free agents make the team because of their performance in the preseason. So now that the preseason is gone and has been canceled, you still think that now your opportunity to make the team, which was already like at 1%, is now like 0.0001, and you do this. Seattle doesn't have to deal with you, man. It's a stupid decision. It's unfortunate, but again, if you have somebody like this that makes these types of decisions and in these moments, then they're not good for your football team. So hopefully he gets his second chance in the XFL. Try to explain that to your kids one day. Try to explain that one day. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more fire sports takes. And for those of you who are on the go, make sure you subscribe to our full show, which airs every Thursday on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and a bunch more. Until then, I'm chucking it up, and I'll see you guys next time.